using the util. That's just going to be for the nanoswarm and the alarm bot. It's in the usual spot. That molly lands, so Chichu can't fight this one. Flash with the Trailblazers. It's all coordinated together towards the back though. There's a judge waiting for them. Do they dare step? Do they dare venture? Kang falls. It's HyperX in control. Lovely response, ready for it. And something in their faces.
I was asking for a moment like that because it feels like he's found it a little tough to get the value. Sure, this one, a little bit of an anti-eco kind of situation, but you know, Smoggy had the weaponry to try and do something, and he got his ankles broken.
Brutalized, man. Something
We expected, just looking to overwhelm it. But something goes up and hits Saya player in the head.
Yeah, Saya looking for the pretty aggressive angle all the way up in the box.
What?
And something will not be stopped with the 3K. Unbelievable stuff on the back of the site there.
This guy, monstrous with his aim.
They'll look down the flank with the ADS Bulldog. Bad time for a reload. Something. A chance.
These
And
players
more
are
than
so
that,
weak.
They are weak. Definitely winnable. Pushing back and away. Something wins it out. Absolutely magnificent.
Does have some utility to work off of, but not quite a lot of health. Holds and hugs the wall.
Oh, they've snuck out, haven't they?
Sneaks in, and the stun reveals his positioning. You don't quite have the position to pull off the salvos either now, so you're flushed out. But he finds the tap! What is that from something? One apiece, and he gets the triple to collect the round up for HyperX. He's got a tricky angle for something to clear here. Oh, he does though.
But he managed to find it. And now RQ faced with the quandary of wanting to try to save that operator, but also staving off something. Let's just wait forward here into the side, finds another headshot. It's all down to Estrella. And he has it! Spray onto the corpse and something pulls up the 4-piece.
In through, no, broken almost immediately there. And the trip really doing the most to slow it all the way down. Trailblazer, that'll be utilized. Device Spots 2 is going to be calling out for his team. Dizzy, dealt with. Popped like a balloon straight into the sky here, but now it comes down to the gunfights. And something is unleashed entirely. Sky will not take no for an answer. Ace.
Create themselves a lovely little angle for something to fight over. This one over the top of the smoke. Great stuff. And don't overstay their welcome either. Bit of anti-synergy, I think, in terms of Rian's utility as he went to try to retake. But HyperX will be super happy about that.
Perfectly played, and look at where Smoggy is! Only able to find one, though.
What?
Somehow, something gets two. Kong on the snap, and something with the third. Leaving the star on his own to settle the shots. The clip runs dry. Something with 4 and HyperX with 9. We're going to look at it one more time.
Look at this. He did see the tracers, but to get 2?
Yeah, that's...
And then the third right there? Oh my goodness. Spams to get the kills. It's so hard to beat PRX.
Now in hand for him, clear out of the haunt, Boombot to try to get him pushed up here into heaven. Something finding one. And Jonah P coming one apiece, but now something picks up the second kill. A 2v2 here. It's Forsaken. He's clearing out that Prowler, but cannot steady the aim. Dash around the back, something with the updraft. 7 bullets remaining here in the Vandal. Now down to 5 as he clears out the Prowler. Playing a ring around the Rosie here. Sees the gun barrel of 1. Swing out, finds it, swap over the classic, and something gets the 4K Red Bull clutch. PRX.
Beautiful on site. Hitting some great shots, anticipating Icy's peek around the corner. Jonah P, so good on elbow on that breach. Was a nuisance the last time they played this map. He did! And that's the HyperX. They are just...
He's getting out of that. Flip gets the wall bang anyways. Oh, something with a triple. It was looking like such a technical match until suddenly something
Blocking that U-Haul down so well, like Jing just buying all the time to make sure that he uses this dismiss so beautifully. It wraps around back to showers, and now he's got a crossfire set up here with Devi. It's just over.
Yeah, it's a unique feature about Reyna is you can basically get a kill and always escape to a new play.
At the pressure, Knife catching Busio, going to make this very difficult to hold. They have to respect what's coming their way. And Jing disrespecting all the utility, all the presence. Something on the follow-up and the site may be theirs. One stands in their way. Oh my God! Inhuman reaction from something. And this guy is fired up. This is a great game we're seeing here. HyperX doing everything they need, just about securing the last couple of rounds, digging so deep.
Disgusting from something.
Filthy work from him, and it's what you want to be seeing. And this is such pressure stage now for both sides. HyperX in recovery after they struggled. That timeout that came for Potter and EG worked so well.
LOGITECH secure trying to find this opening kill, and something shuts him down. Even peeks out for a second. Will
for Baby Door Baby here, but yeah, Mind Freak just gonna try to cut this angle off. Something just
spraying through. Finds a third. How does he just swing around, just trying to check for all possibilities? Rossi playing for his life in the smoke, and something gets the ace. All headshots with the ghost. Game doesn't tell me it's an ace.
Yeah, right.
It's not an ace.
It's true. You're right. You're fair. That's fair.
Very clean. And this is just, he sees the smoke blooming and he just goes for it, trying to check for the crosses. Yeah, you hear the calls for it. All clean headshots.
Does hold out towards the top of market, but down towards the exact lane. Something then finding a double kill. Izu stacks. Can they hold it down in Boathouse? So far, so good. Izu with the double kill. Something swaps on, pulls out the blaze. He finds the right click. The plant? 2v1. He doesn't quite have the plant, doesn't need it, as the Vi has collapsed on towards T1.
A top spot to get the direct invite, but you never want to have to rely on trying to do something from a downward position.
That's right. We'll toss it back over onto our desks to break down this map that we just...
Don't turn away. Go back to business. There it is. Finds Tomasi. That's got to be so revealing. Oh my god. Oh, another one. Something. Perfect. Ult now triggered.
Buzz finds one. The lone player here on the side itself to try to hold the ground. Going to be something finding the kill. Opens things up for the retake. Finds himself a second. Foxy dealt with Mako. Trying to line it up, and something is on a tear right now. Gets himself 4. And could very well find himself an ace. The swing out, and he's got it! Our second of the map.
I mean, they knew, okay, it's that default plant. They can spam it all they want. They already have mid control, so the only option we got is to push out. We don't have time to flank around, and something takes the reins. He says, I will be the one that holds them off.
What's happening?
哎，这是2个侧身啊！
要来了吗？先看到了桑信，他做到了！这真是现场的观众为桑信欢呼吧！这一分对于桑信来说，他抓到了一个极好的timing，而因为我们都知道，我们都会讲到说桑信是以高敏去著称的，虽然他也许在调整自己的灵敏度，但这一刻。是属于他的魅力时刻，
所以刚刚那为什么会从前后的枪？
咱们的霓虹实现的是针尖对麦芒，
是完全把 HyperX 的一个进攻动向被镇住了。
哇！再交一波技能，重力波往加狂烈之怒，然后直接绕拐角，多拉，但是血量都不正，健康Freeman的压枪，
压成一条线，解决了3个人。Freeman 这个位置能够打一个1换1，进攻方只剩下桑信1个人了。他们这一波一开始的设想其实是会觉得楼梯这侧可能有人，
就是你100%这个绿箱要出来抢我的位置。
对，因为他们其实没有更多侦测类技能，是纯赌的，纯开局就给的。
如果你不来抢，那我认了。
而且第2波的可以看一下有机会1打1，但是 Flashback 是一个绕后的身位，而且来得很慢。
这个嗅觉
能够感觉得到吗？
好像真的有点蜘蛛感觉，刚好错
过
2个人，缘分不够啊
！33秒的时间
，Something 的位置暴露了。哇，因为再假放，他还有时间做操作，
要过来了，马上要看到了，可是又变成了一个侧身，哎，转回来又看到这个代表，桑信拿下了，2个人错过了无数的 timing， 一直就觉得有，
哎，我背后就是有人，
对他一直就觉得有。
但我觉得这波其实一开始的2波技能设计都没有拿到实质的人数优势，还是蛮亏的，导致残局变成一个非常艰难的1打3。
这个胜利的方法应该不是。
ว่าพอโดนครับด้านหลังไหลมาช่วยเบสตอมจะไปแล้วครับตามติงออกมาตัด1ตัด2เลยแล้วอัพตามเดียววินมาถึงเรียบร้อยเลยครับจากตามติงดูช็อตนี้ครับแม่
สุดจัดอะเบสตอมาอย่างมั่นใจแล้วสุดท้ายนี่มันจอมยุทธเด้
Continues to peek out. It's a 3-on-2 with Petman finding a dink. He's still pinned down by the boxes though. For the swing out now, then something to assist his fallen teammate, but you still need to take down these 2 incoming tangos. Tries to reposition, does have the gate crash, but I don't know if that one's going to help him out too much. He fakes it. DFM knows, but they're still holding down the angle. Will allow themselves to get isolated. Now onto the spike tap, and something goes in for the push.
He goes huge, absolutely. They had a moment of a 3 versus 2, but it's the Red Bull clutch to come through for something, and it's a 4K at the end of it. I mean, this moment here, right? It's a 2 versus 3. You had the double on up. You thought you'd have numbers. You thought you'd have the way in which to establish a good retake there, but
lurking around. There's a lot of red flags flying for EDG.
He might find the space though. They don't even realize he's here because he was already past the angle initially. Chichu at least finds a slight gap. Already though, Thrash thrown out will give an awful lot of information. They're going to spot at least one player in that backline, and look at Devi. Slowly on the wraparound, he was following it, but the shots might have just given his position away. The operator going to hold the gap in a wall. You'd expect something to hit this shot all day long, and he won't miss. 3 kills already to his name. Little bro going to be sent out just to try and claim some extra space, but for now, still a lot that EDG need to do and not a lot of time to play with. Kankan, the last man standing, and he will meet the same fate as the rest.
But EDG calling a pause after that, and then you can understand why. This is just one man finding all the space in the world, despite some decent plays for them to try and break their way back through. I think the harassment from Devi played a big role as well. The fact that he follows up on the Thrash, takes the angle, fires a few shots, and he just runs away. Just lets them know, I'm behind you, by the way. And now they've got to worry about that. It slows them down.
So aware of this. And he's trying to be a little bit more
careful.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Something up in the air! A triple kill CTRS Forsaken! That came out of nowhere!
タイミングをずらした。しっかりとネスを落としきる。しかしスミス、シーリング組をうまく倒しきった。さあネス、またしても 1v1。スミス、ここは冷静でした。
ブレードストームであれば実家に対抗できるか。対抗できた。2人目。おい、それ当てちゃうのか。世の中のジェット使いがジェット使えなくなるぞこれ。折衷。今度はスミスだ。
なんかパワーでエースもぎ取りそうになってきたぞ。
ラストはファントム。立ち位置を変えたスミス。外した。ブレードストームでした。
Win on Ascent will force a timeout hit. Oh my God. Nah.
横からスミス。
いや、抜けるんではないですね。これはもう削る動きですかね。
スミスが一人ずつ落としていく。スミス。
ザパワーだなこれ。
スパイクを設置。
そのキルへの嗅覚は何なんだ。
ここだ。
いつの間にやら人数差も逆転。
いや、なぜ覆る。
ポジショニングもかなりいい位置が取れているインソムニア。
いや、これが本当の作戦スミスかもしれないですね。
この作戦スミス通ってしまうのか。ショックボルト、いいダメージが入っている。
おっと、ショメ
ワンオンツー。
さあスミス。
エンプレス。
うまい。
時間がない。
To play off that angle through market, things like that. Kiwi with the Sheriff, we've already seen him do some serious work with it already. Let's see if Foot can find themselves another Thrifty.
Something is going to be noted, and he just swings out to take down Mr. Fall, and the blind is still through there on Montage as well. Something comes away with 2. Empress not pops is not needed. Knows that they're going to be going in against the ladder by, and now he's got himself a 3rd. He's looking for the 4th, and something is on for the ace. Dismisses forward. He's on the hunt. He's looking for him. And Kiwi tucked into the corner. Can he shut it down? Can he deny it away? No, he cannot.
Any accident?
What the hell was that?
In my life, seen anything like that.
はい。さあオペレーター構えていたところダブルキル。2枚抜き、そして3枚抜き。スミス。さあジェムキンがリーアを返していますが、一歩引かざるを得ないスカーゼ。節目とラウンドの中、スミスクワードのキルだ。そして抑え切ったクリスタル。
これリザレクションするしかないか。
リザレクションベイト。しかしここはフィン。
いや、1人見えた。1人噛みついて、そこをスミスがエントリーで入っていく。3人抜き。
パラノイアが合わせたセット。パラノイアを入っているクラシック、最後はエース。
Got them coming out now. The push to B happens. Something lurking up above here. Knives drawn. Just on the other side of this intro. It connects. A knife reset is in. He's on the hunt.
They were prepared for that too, and he still gets out alive.
Oh my god. No, don't worry. He's already dead.
Nobody gets the kill off of the blind. What is going on?
I can't follow this. I can't follow this.
フォールトラインを入れながらロングに対して牽制。しかしスミスが潜んでいた。トリプルキル。出番はスミス立ち回る。そしてクワドラキルだ。この瞬発力、この判断力、これこそがスミスだ。
スミス倒されないんですね。
そうですね。あそこで持ちこたえるのがスミスですからね。さあ残ったゴン。
これエース。
狙いに行きます。ここでエースが出ました。
残り10秒。安全にしてる翔太。スパイクは落ちていますが、設置まではいけそうですね。コズミックリバイド、さあ、倒した。そのクルーズに対してスミス、設置はさせない。設置はさせない。囲い込んでいき、逃げ場をなくします。残ったらタワー2。スミス、ファイヤ